Okay, so welcome again to our special editions. Okay, we're talking about MSME clinic. Those things that you must do, those things that you must have, and the implications of not having those things in your business. They look small, they look minute, but critical. Now, I'm going to be talking to you today on the 8th item, tracking your expenses. Okay? If you want to actually improve on the bottom line, I hope by now, when I say bottom line, you know what I'm talking about. That's talking about your profitability. There are 3 things you must do to get your profit to start climbing up. 1, you must look for how to improve on your revenue streams, your income, those things that brings you money. What are those things that brings you money? What are those products? What are those services that brings you money? So you must increase on the number and you must increase on the volume. Okay, so with that, more money will come into your business. Okay, so if more money comes into your business, then the tendency for your profit to go up, also increases. Then the number 2 item is to reduce on your costs. Okay, more money is coming into the business now. More money is also going out. Those are your expenses. You must track them. Those expenditure held. I run a large consulting firm today, and I can tell you, I know where those revenue heads, those expenses are, and I track them. Not only track them, I try to provide alternative on how to reduce them. For example, electricity. Okay, so because we run a training school, once training is going on, just like we are in the studio now, the lights must be constant. Oh, so what do? I went after alternative energy. Talking about solar technology, talking about the inverter battery. Today, the entire office is wired such that if electricity goes off right now, okay, you will never notice because there will be a changeover. And we're trying to build up those infrastructure. It will get to a point where we may not need what they call the national grid again. Okay? You are able to build up enough solar panels. You have enough inverter and batteries to be able to store this energy coming from the sun. And that's why I tell you that in Africa, we are blessed. I spoke to an ally today in one of those cold countries, and he's telling me, what's the temperature today? I said, look, temperature is 32. He said, wow, I'm happy, I'm jealous. Temperature in their own climate is minus 32, minus 2 degrees. Minus 2 degrees. You know what that means? Today I was being told that some nations today, students cannot go to school because the snow has started coming. So the weather becomes too cold and unbearable, so people cannot move. So we're living in Africa, wonderful place, wonderful. I mean, once you get the right electricity, you'll be able to cool up the environment, your car, your house, your office, and you're good to go. So I talked about how to improve your profitability. 1, I said, improve on your income. 2, reduce your costs and your expenses. And that's what we are doing today. We're saying track those expenses. Know those heads that are giving you those high expenditure. Then find an alternative for them. So failing to track expenses can result in financial mismanagement. And of course, the 3rd item you do under that head is to do a combination of the 2. Attract more income and reduce your expenses. So if you don't track your expenses, mismanagement will set in. You keep spending. We'll talk about a point where you talk about cash flow. How money comes into your organization, how money goes out. Today, any financial institution or every grant is interested in your cash flow. The way money comes in and the way money goes out. And what we are tracking today is the way money goes out. Talking about the expenditure head. Okay? So if you don't track it, there may be some elements that are taking away your money in large volume and in large quantity. Then it becomes difficult to identify those unnecessary costs. Okay, so you check. For big conglomerates today, they rather prefer to lease their vehicle rather than to buy them. So those are the things you must check out for. Then you must be able to plan a budget. Budgeting system, wonderful. At the end of the year, you plan the budget. Last year, this is what I did. This year, this is what I'm going to do. and let it be an improvement on the previous year. So there must be a proper budget in place, and please follow up the budget as if it's your blood that is being drained. Okay, so and if you do all these things, you're able to track your expenses, you put your proper budget in place, and you avoid mismanagement, and you track your expenses to know those heads that are giving you problem, then at the end of the day, you will be said to be on a good ground towards your profitability. So over time, this can lead to debt optimization. You are spending on a particular item and you are not tracking it, and at the end of the day, it builds up large debt for you, and it reduces your business efficiency and potential failure to be able to meet all your financial obligations. So number 8, track your expenses. Very important. What are those heads that are giving you headache? How do you provide alternative to them? And I tell you, if you do all these things that we're telling you, 20 items, and that's why you must follow us on all our social media handles. Okay? And if we're doing well, please let us know. And if you need to relate with us, we are also there for you to see how to make your business a profitable business. And as I sit down, as I stand, I'm talking to you now, somebody is saying, look, this series is helping me. You can also do us well by liking various handles, and that can help us drive to more people. And at the end of the day, it will be better for all of us. So you have a great day as you track your expenses today. Thank you, and God bless you.